is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He'll pitch it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
The ball spotted down near the 50. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this run? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights through the tackle. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On the run, it's Lacy. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, NC State 14, Missouri 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. The shotgun running play call. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision and giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And you've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses. It's
breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They go with a direct snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll try the option play here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
NC State lines up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
2nd and goal for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they've got him.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They've got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. And they pick up the first on the ground. Finds room at the 30. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Missouri.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Across the 45 now. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. NC State has moved into the red zone. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Wolfpack line out now, first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third and goal. Can the defense come up with a huge stop here? Oh, it's snapped to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, what a train wreck here. The past 3 plays have been so disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on third down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line of scrimmage, and you have a tackle for a loss. Is your confidence too shot to go for it? Seems like you better try for 3.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And with that, they retake the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Missouri offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Now the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. He'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, NC State 24, Missouri 21.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Running play called on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Running with purpose. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Cole.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two.
Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Scott. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back and keep the clock moving. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now it's second down here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.